All right, I haven't made one of these in a minute, but it's time. And what I want to talk about, the topic, I'm just going to hit you with it right off the bat, is this idea that you're a shaman or some sort of healer, some sort of medicine worker. That, along with your mental stability. My friends and family, take a deep breath, because we are about to, yes, indeed, go on a journey together. Me and you and I, us, we. Let's imagine for a second you're in a spiritual mecca, and they call it the Big Island of Hawaii, okay? Hippie Hollywood, if you will. We all know that, there's a thin line in every aspect of the human form that we label, whether it's a yuppie, whether it's a hippie, whether it's a, whatever. We also know that we're starting to learn that we're in a society that's not necessarily geared for your mental stability and mental health, right? Okay. So knowing that very thing, right? We're also learning, maybe we were taught a bunch of lies. We're also learning it's kind of cool to meet a shaman and experience your ayahuasca healing journey. Everybody's trying DMT now, and marijuana's legalized everywhere, and everybody's smoking the fucking shit out of the tree. And yeah. Let me tell you though, no level of ayahuasca, no level of daily marijuana smoking is going to magically grant you healing powers. It's not going to magically give you the clarity that it is that you need to be a quote-unquote shaman. First off, stop calling yourself a shaman. If somebody calls you a shaman, congratulations, okay? But a shaman that receives the word shaman from somebody else would probably remind that person that maybe that word is not the best way to describe them. Anyway, we all need to reality check ourselves, right? But then what would that mean for somebody that's experiencing delusion? They don't even understand. Crazy doesn't know they're crazy. Otherwise, they wouldn't be fucking crazy, right? And there's a very thin line, right? Because we need to have awareness, self-awareness. So we look for all of these things to try to give us the self-awareness, but the self-awareness can only come from you. And nothing, no amount of anything outside of yourself or that you think is outside of yourself is going to give you the fucking clarity that you need to have mental stability. I'm sorry, it's just not. I don't care if you're a fucking shaman or not. And I could give personal experience, okay? Let's just say there were people telling me those things. And I'm like, oh. People asking me for help with the medicine. People asking me to take them on journeys. So I admit, one-on-one, I would have healing journeys with my friends. We would pray, we would sing, we would do all the things. I studied for a long time. And then something happened. I had a sudden awareness. It went from taking individuals on journeys to taking groups. And the first time I took a group, it was so beautiful. It was so amazing. I mean, I can't even describe to you how amazing it was, how healing it was, and the results that happened right after for each and every one of those people. So then, of course, I thought, and another person thought, well, maybe we need to continue to do this. So we tried it again. It did not go amazing. And I realized right then, even though it didn't go bad, It just didn't go amazing. I realized I am in no way, shape, or form meant to have responsibility for someone else's healing. I am only meant for the responsibility of my own. And we need to check each and every scenario. And after that, I started to hear all of these scenarios of shamans abusing women. Shamans fucking gifted the ability to take people on medicine journeys, but taking advantage of the very people that they were responsible for. And now, every fucking dime store has a fucking shaman in it. And all these stories are coming out now. Listen. If you know somebody taking drugs, or they call it microdosing all the time. Listen. You know, for a few days, like fasting or something, okay, I can see the benefits. But if you know somebody that's steady microdosing, or have you ever tried cannabis oil? That shit fucks you up. I mean, whew. And once a year, maybe, twice a year, okay. But every day, that is taking your brain away from you. And then when it comes back to be your mind, it's gone. Okay? There's no resemblance of a you left. And then you have no idea how to have healthy quote-unquote boundaries. You have no awareness of where the line of you ends and the person around you begins. And yes, that is part of your spiritual healing, is to see that it's all you. Yes. And careful. The world we live in is absolutely an illusion. And there is no separation. And here we are. Here we are together as one, uniquely operating as a unit. So, the only thing that you are responsible for is your health. The only thing. And then, when you start to see unhealthy behaviors close to you, it is also your responsibility to talk to them about it. Approach them in a healthy way and let them know, hey, it's time. Your mental health is maybe in question. And it's okay. Everyone's here to support you. Everyone, the whole world is here to support you. If you deny it, though, it will appear as though everything or everyone is out to get you. But that's the paranoia experience, right? It will cause more and more paranoia, more and more separation, which is the illusion, which is what we're learning here. We're in this together. Yes, we are. But do you notice that you're alienating yourself from your family? Do you notice that you call yourself the black sheep? Do you notice that Yes, we do have unhealthy, toxic relationships, and we are meant to learn and grow from those. And let me remind you, no one on this planet will love you like your husband or wife. No one on this planet will love you like your son and daughter. No one on this planet will love you like your mother and father. There may be a toxic relationship happening, but you put yourself there. You made those decisions. You need to heal and grow from those. And no amount of fucking ayahuasca is going to bring you clarity. The clarity comes from you. Grandmother will definitely help you see things. She'll also rock your fucking world. And it's not something that you need to be doing all the time. Leave that for the fucking real shamans, okay? The ones that don't do a damn thing else but practice that shit. Sing their fucking songs and play the music and make the medicine and do all that. There's no part-time fucking shaman out there, okay? It's a heavy responsibility. And you can take DMT if you'd like. Go ahead. Take the shortcut into the fucking galaxy that is nothing. Go ahead. But if you have a reaction to that particular medicine, anything other than seeing a kaleidoscope vision and seeing the beauty of the connectedness that is the one that we all are, if you see anything else while under the influence of DMT, that is an alarm. It's like beep, beep, beep. Maybe you need to get some mental health situations happening for yourself. Your reaction to the demons that you're experiencing could very well dictate your future, my friends. So, man. See, I'm very different too. I don't like court. I think court it's not to benefit any one of us. Like, I live in a place where humans, regular, everyday, I mean, even the word regular is like whatever. These spiritual pioneers are standing on the tallest point in the world, standing for what they believe in and holding firm. Not against anything, though. TMT, the telescope that they want to put on the mountain, it won't be allowed. And this place is an example of the toxic levels of society and how we get to draw boundaries, healthy boundaries. There's no medicine work up there happening. No. And when it was found out that one person or a group of one set of individuals was doing that, they shot that shit down real quick. Healthy boundaries. That's what that is actually showing. You keep your mind, body, and spirit fully aligned, fully clear, and stand for what you believe in. Hold your ground. Keep that shit clean. Pick up all the rubbish. Take care of one another. Stand together, holding hands. Looking the police in the eye and saying, I can't allow you to do this. This has gotten too toxic. This is our home. This is our place. We don't need another telescope up there. Our water comes from there. You don't have to believe in, all the stuff. It's just a people wanting to draw a boundary. Put the telescope somewhere else. Yeah, it might be the most amazing fit right there. It might be the best place right there. But there's a second best place that doesn't have such a spiritual connection for a group of people that want to be heard. Anyway, kind of got off topic. I don't even know if I'm going to publish this one because I kind of probably hit a bunch of nerves. But it's time. It's time to face your delusions. And, nobody's going to love you like your family. Remember that when you're alienating yourself, all you have to do is look at how they're treating you, right? It's okay. It's toxic, right? They're judging you and how you live your life. Why are they doing it? Because they love you and they're concerned, and it's how they were taught. So how are you going to teach them a better way? You're going to show them through healthy boundaries and then not react, right? You're not going to react to them in the same way that they're reacting to you, are you? No. You're going to demonstrate solidarity. You're going to demonstrate a solid foundation. You're going to demonstrate your love and aloha. You're going to demonstrate what it is to be ohana, what it is to stick together through everything, through thick and thin, because nobody will love you like family. You are together forever, bound forever by DNA, by blood. When your mother dies, you will be there to bury her. Don't kid yourself. Don't fucking kid yourself for 1 second that you're going to separate and alienate from your family. No. If you have a child with somebody, you may not be talking. They may have alienated themselves from your life. And I have personal experience with this. You may create the separation on your own because you're not equipped to deal with it. You may have fucked up. But at some point, someone else is going to realize exactly what I'm saying, and they're going to allow you back in because they know that you are together, bound forever by a child, by some sort of relationship, some sort of bond that you once created together, whether it's through blood or through connection. Okay? And that's the responsibility that we all have for one another. And I look at the Hawaiian culture and I'm just like amazed at how beautiful it is, and amazed at all the things that they've gone through and how they still manage to stick together in what is obviously a toxic society, not meant for not meant for mental stability, not meant for families to be thriving. It seems like it's almost reactionary, and we get to survive. No, it's time to thrive again. So you have the responsibility to your family and to your friends. If you notice some unhealthy nature, don't let it go. You can't keep letting it go. You can't keep pushing it down. You can't keep ignoring it, especially if there's cake involved. You get to just, hey, tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, this isn't a good idea, I don't think. You're not doing anything wrong, and I'm always going to be here for you. Because that's what you need to demonstrate, right? Healthy relationships, not reactionary. When somebody fucks up or does something that you consider toxic, you don't need to give them anything toxic back. You have infinite amounts of love, infinite amount of space. Hold it, share it, grow together. Live in this illusion peacefully together as the one that we all know we are. And it's okay if somebody needs to blow off steam, if somebody needs to share their experience of oppression or whatever their version of the pain and suffering that they're experiencing. Bro, go ahead. Go ahead. Blow it off. I'm just going to hold space for you. And I'm going to be right here. Racism is a great example. As a white man, I understand I just need to hold space for somebody that's I don't want to get too far off. I get to hold space for all of my family, all of my friends. It's a privilege. It's an honor. And it may be challenging sometimes. Ooh. But we're all here for one another. Forever. Through thick and thin. And no level of your toxicity can affect me. And I will not respond with my toxicity. I'm healing. And so are you. And no medicine work is going to grant me the automatic ability to heal all of my toxic shit. No, it could be a window. Absolutely. And once in a while, once a year, twice a year, whatever it is, go ahead. But please consult. Please consult. And if you're witnessing an unhealthy, let's just call it abuse of quote-unquote medicine, check in. I'm not saying intervention, You got to check in. And we get to then handle it together as a family, as a ohana. Yes! I love you. I love you all so much. Oh my God. We're doing it. We are making it through this really amazing time.